Hey YouTube, what's going on? Really quick, YouTubies, whatever y'all want to be called. Yeah. So earlier I was telling y'all, not too long ago the other day, I was telling y'all that my uncle passed, my grandmother's brother-in-law, my uncle. Um, he was a great male father figure in my life. Um, and I just wanted to make this because today my cousin Kelvin came by and I started to get kind of emotional. Like I didn't show it because I try not to, but I had to hug him before he left, y'all, because, like I said before, I realized that a lot of my male role models, male role models, are gone. You know. So I just wanted to say this because it's really hard for me to say what I want to say to somebody directly to them. So sometimes I write it down or I might just do something like this and just don't put it out there. But I just wanted to put this one out there because I just want to say that I really love my positive male role models. I love all the father figures in my life, every last one of them, whether they were blood related or not. I had a father. Don't get me wrong, my father was my father, but it was a handful of men that really showed me what a father really looks like. And my uncle Arthur, he was definitely one of those people. Like last time I saw him, last few times I spoke to him, honestly, he was like, you know, him and my aunt both were like, we feel like we didn't do enough for you guys when y'all were kids, and we feel like we should have visited more and did more. And I was just like, that shocked me because I felt like they did everything they could for us. The love alone was all we really needed. That's all we really wanted, and that's what we got from them. Every time they came to visit, I was happy to see them. They came in, you do the little leg rides and all that good stuff, and crazy leg, crazy leg. And then, they would bring scuffing knives and things like that. So it was really all I needed, you know, growing up. And then cousin Calvin, he showed me what a great father figure was. Like the way he was with my cousins, I loved it. It was what I used to imagine my life with my dad being like. That's not the type of relationship we had. We weren't as close. I love him. I love my dad to death, but it was different. So seeing men like my uncle Arthur and my cousin Calvin and my godfather Ted be with their kids and take care of their kids and love on them and showing them all the love and attention, and not just doing it with their kids but bringing the other kids around them, the cousins, the nieces and the nephews and everybody around them. They brought them in. They made them feel like home regardless of where we felt like we were home around these men. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to all the positive men out there. I just wanted to tell my cousin Calvin how much I love him. And whether he realized it or not, he was always a great father figure to me. My uncle Arthur always been a great father figure to me. So many men have been great father figures to me. And the fact that they are slowly going, it does sadden me a lot. You know, it does bring emotions out. And it's not like I'm trying to hide my emotions or, anything like that. It's just that, like I said before, you can't dwell. You have to deal. You know what I mean? You can't dwell on death. You have to deal with it. It's a part of life. So we have to deal with it. But at this moment, I want to celebrate life. And I want to celebrate my cousin Calvin for being the man that he is. Like, he comes through, he checks up on things. He hasn't lived in this house in probably 40 years. I don't know when the last time he lived in this house, but he comes and he takes care of things. He makes sure the grass is cut for my grandmother. If it's a problem, an electric problem, he doesn't do electric work. But y'all, he got up in there and was doing some electric work last summer. Shocked the mess out of me. He's really a jack of all trades. Anything he feels like he needs to learn in order to better himself and his family, he's going to do that. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that spirit about him. He's a great man, great father, great husband, great cousin, great everything, great uncle, just a great person. And I might not be able to come to him and tell him that face to face, but I can make this video and tell the world how great I feel like he is. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that we have many, 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 many more years to celebrate the great man that he is. You know what I mean? Um, Now that I'm grown, I've seen other younger people come in and become great father figures. My brother, oh, I love my brother to death. I swear to God, he is the father that basically that I wanted. He is the best father to his girls, and I love it. I love it, and I celebrate that. My cousins, a lot of my male cousins are doing great with being fathers. Even though a lot of them didn't have the father they wanted growing up, they are being the best fathers to their kids that they can. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. They work so hard. They do so much for their family. put so much out that they strive for the best each and every day. And I love that about y'all. And I pray y'all continue. Don't let nobody tell y'all that black men aren't great fathers, because it's a lie. I seen that with my own two eyes. I mean, I've seen the other side too. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen so many great, beautiful, amazing, strong fathers out there. So many black fathers that's carrying more than just the regular load these days. Because they're not just being a father to their kids, but again, just like my uncle and my cousins and everybody else, they're being a father to those in the community as well. And I love it. I love it. Continue to do the best that you can, black men. Continue to show us that there are great fathers out there. For those young kids, young girls out there who wanted to be daddy's girl, and maybe your daddy wasn't try, he might not have got it quite right. Just know it's somebody else out there, baby. Don't go looking for love in the streets. Go to church. I mean, I had Reverend Hunt, Reverend Jones, Brother Scott, all of them. I had so many great father figures in my life, and I'm just so appreciative to each and every one of you. And I just want to thank y'all from the very bottom of my heart. I swear I almost cried. Like, I had to give him a hug before he left, and he was like, "Oh, okay, thank you." Like, it was strange because I'm honestly not a real big huggy person. I can be, but it takes a little bit of time with me a lot of times. Like, you got to be one of my homies for me to be all up. But well, Cousin Calvin is my homie, and I love him to death. He's a great father figure. My cousins are lucky to have him. All of my cousins are lucky. I love y'all. I love everybody. Again, continue to be the great fathers that you are. Don't let nobody detour you. Don't let nobody stop you from being with your kids, being around your kids, doing for your kids. And if somebody is stopping you from being with your kids, do the best in your ability to at least write a letter every day. Send it to them, whether they mama give it to them or not. If they return that thing, at least you got that there so they'll know when they get older that, baby, I tried to reach out. I tried to do the best I can. I really did. If you want child support, pay the child support. Stop complaining. It's not a broke woman's hustle. How much you really think, you can do with the little money people give on child support? Me personally, I don't have nobody on child support, but I welcome it at this point because it's a struggle. Okay? The little 10, 20, maybe $40 somebody might send here and there every so often. That's not, that is not enough to take care of no child. That is not a hustle. Unless I'm flipping it, which, I don't do that. That's illegal. Um, but I'm just saying, do what you can to be a father to your kids. Do what you can to be in your child's life any way you can be in their life. Even if it's just buying a pair of shoes every other month or so and sending it to them. If it's just a phone call to say, "Hey, how you doing?" Or ask them to tell you ABCs. Or like my daddy used to do when I was little. I'll give you $5 for every letter you write me. Write me a letter and I'll send you $5. Do that. Any way you can. Be a father. Be a father. You know what I'm saying? Again, congratulations to the awesome fathers out there. I love all y'all. Thank you, Cousin Calvin. Thank you, Uncle Arthur, from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to love and miss you forever. I just thank you, everybody. Just thank you.